Good morning. Okay, so let's talk about these tariffs on the electric and how Minnesota, New York, and Michigan are going to be immediately impacted. But you say this is going to impact all of us.
Yeah.
How so?
Because most of these power companies are conglomerates that own multiple companies in multiple areas or multiple states. And even if you don't own a power company in multiple states or you're not part of some bigger energy conglomerate, if I own a power company in wherever and I see these people charging more money, I'm just going to use it as an excuse to charge more money. You're seeing it with all these other things. Eggs, prices at the grocery store. We're in end stage capitalism, guys. We are over the cliff. We are in free fall. We are an empire in decline. It is over. These companies are racing to grab all the money and consolidate all the power and put the rich people where they want them. We are over the cliff. So these companies are going to disperse that 25% over all of their customers. And any company that isn't feeling this tariff is just going to use it as an excuse to raise your price. We see it with all these other things. That's why this tariff shit will not work in this country, because everything is unregulated. So even let's say I own an American company and I make mugs, because there's a mug next to me. So I own an American mug company, and the Chinese mug company just got a 25% tariff. And the Japanese mug company just got a 25% tariff. And the Canadian mug company just got a 25% tariff. And the Mexican mug company just got a 25% tariff. So now all of their mugs just went up in price 25 or 30%. Well, guess what I'm going to do with my mugs? I'm going to raise the price 20%. And I'm still going to be cheaper, but making more money. You cannot control capitalism where we are without regulation and government oversight, and the people in charge don't want any of that. So prices on everything, electric, gas, food, mugs, cars, all of it is about to go fucking crazy because American companies have no soul, and all the foreign companies are now being charged 25 to 50 to 200% according to Trump. So what he thinks he's doing would work if American companies actually gave a shit. But they don't. American companies only care about getting money.
But that's what needs to change.
And it never will until someone regulates it, which we can't do in this country because that would be socialism. So it's gimme, 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 gimme. If they have to raise their prices 25%, I can raise mine 20%. That's all these people are going to see.
Every industry is going to be impacted by
right.
Every single last industry.
Anything, shit you don't even think about. Little produce things that come from Canada or Mexico. Where your liquor comes from. Fucking literally everything. Yes, you can American made your way through some stuff, but we are a global economy.
Yeah.
And we are going to see a global impact on this stuff.
I see so many videos with people who talk about they're automatically in saving mode. They're saving as much as they can, and they're only buying the bare necessities,
Well, a lot of this country was only buying the bare necessities anyway, because, yeah, Trump's economy sucks, but Biden's economy wasn't fucking awesome for the average person. And here's another thing. We have to get out of the talking point of the economy. Mm-hmm. The economy, to me, is the stock market. Mm-hmm. That shit.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean, just because we have a good economy, doesn't mean people aren't struggling. There's the economy and there's the cost of living. And politicians love to conflate the two. Mm-hmm. When Biden was president, the economy was fucking awesome. We've never had a stronger economy. But Republicans kept saying, oh, the economy's terrible and people can't afford things. No, that's cost of living because we're living in an unregulated hellscape. And conversely, Democrats, the first time Trump was president, would go, oh, the economy's terrible, No, the stock market wasn't always great when Trump was president, but the cost of living was better. So they're both lying because they use the economy to rubber stamp whatever they want to be mad about. So you have to divest, you have to listen to what people say and then decode it to what it actually is. The economy was great under Biden. You couldn't afford anything in that economy, but it was, and now it's gone. Now the economy sucks and everything's expensive under Trump. So all the people that voted for the stable genius because he was going to fucking make shit cheaper, how's that fucking working out? Not so great. So I don't know, but no, none of these companies are going to use any of this tariff shit to cut you a break. Whether they're American, Chinese, Japanese, Mexican, whatever. The American companies are just going to use it as an excuse to raise prices, just like when the pandemic was going and they kept claiming inflation. It wasn't inflation during the pandemic. It was corporate greed. Because inflation affects the entire economy. Businesses, giant corporations, and end users and consumers. You can't have record inflation and record profits. And all these companies were making record profits. So they used inflation to screw you and make more money. And that's exactly what they're going to do with these tariffs.
Damn.